But wait, why are you playing or pleading? Because I don't really understand why Abuja High Court would reject Abba Kyari's plea to be released from NDLEA custody. I don't know why Abba Kyari is pleading. What is he pleading for? If he wants to plead, if he knew quite alright that yes, he does not have any hand in the drug issue, he should come out straight, especially why, because he's playing for them not to prosecute him or send him to US to FBI. Within the fear. Okay. The Federal High Court sitting in Abuja has rejected the plea by an embattled police officer and the former leader of the Police Intelligence Response Team, IRS Abba Kyari, to release him from the NDLEA custody. Kyari had approached court to complain about his detention by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency over his alleged offenses bordering on drug peddling. According to the Daily Post, the High Court, through the sitting High Court judge, Justice Eko, had rejected the plea and instead supported his continued stay in the NDLEA custody. I don't know why he's scared. Is he not Sunday Igboho and American that they over 7 years? What is he scared about? Abba Kyari had taken the federal government to court over his continued stay in the NDLEA custody as he pleaded to be released due to his worsening ill health. I don't really know about that. According to his counsel, Cynthia Obianuju Inkena, he claimed to be suffering from chronic diabetes, but when he wanted to go and chastise drugs, administer drugs as the doctor way him be, he wasn't diabetic. According to Eko, releasing Kyari would mean overstepping court processes. He instead advised Kyari's team put the respondent and the federal government on notice. Justice Eko pointed out that Kyari's team made some very serious and weighty allegations against the federal government. Thus, the FG, which is the federal government team, has to be in the know of the court summons. This is said would give the government opportunity to defend itself before the court will take any step. I recall that the former celebrated Super Cup crook was allegedly involved in a series of incriminating activities. We saw him fall into the hands of the nation's anti-drug agencies, and I believe Abba Kyari has killed so many people, the blood of innocent Nigerians. The day ahead. So if you're thinking the issue is just physical, nobody has reported it to anybody. You understand? Nemesis is just taking its course because when they say something is illegal or when they say something is evil and you kept on doing that evil, and quite right, your instinct that wow, I have really faulted myself. You don't see where person thought they say, that person they owe people money, even himself, they owe himself money. That means he has indicted himself a whole lot. Firstly, he had ties to Hush Puppy, who was allegedly linked to an international crime syndicate that had earned him an extradition order from the United States, where he's been expected to answer questions bordering on his relationship with Hush Puppy. And recently, he was also linked to a drug cartel where he was alleged to corner drugs confiscated by the Nigerian security agencies. You see where the problem is. Now, Justice Eko of the Abuja High Court had thereafter fixed another date, which is February 24th, to further hear the case with all parties present. Okay, who are the parties present? Police and NDLEA. Abba Kyari, you don't disgrace yourself and disgrace the police force. See this up. Abba Kyari. Someone say Abba Crook. May the chronic diabetes kill you. I'm going through some comments here, and so many people have taken the judgment to their hands, to their house, to their pocket. He said the diabetes will kill you there. This is the same treatment you meted on some innocent Nigerians when they fail to bribe you. So be free. What goes around comes around a law of gravity, and that is what it is. His allegations of federal government of Nigeria must be amount to treason, treasonable felony. So his case must be charged to treason, treasonable felony, period. And he was a very bad and corrupt criminal police. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Yes, everybody is just having their opinion. This kind of a judgment that gives the common man hope. Nobody is above the law, as they say. Well, it's under democracy. Nobody talk am. Now the constitution will go collect. Now talk am. It's an agreement, but some people they fulfill the agreement, some no they fulfill, and so make everything go jagwagba, make it spoil. Well, absolute power corrupts absolute, or absolutely. That is what this person is saying. He says the guy felt so big, important, and even untouchable. He has not started singing. He is still hoping that those he works for in different states and parastatals and National Assembly would pull the plug. But let's wish him well according to how he treated people in the past and in the East. Wow, that is so good, and I believe Abba Kyari will be regretting now. But what has come to his family? But we'll portray on that. But like I said earlier, says if Abba Kyari is being released, yes, Sunday go also, and probably should be released. If he's not released as quickly as he demands, he may likely implicate other people. Yes, he may have invested with drug money. Apart from investing in drug money, what is why should you be, closer to crime? As a police officer, you don't need to be closer to crime. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. That is what it is. If it's not released as quickly as demand, well, whatever happens should happen. It shouldn't be costed, because even some of you could be worse than the Abba Kyari. But notwithstanding, I say, as a police officer, nobody has monopoly of power, but as a police officer, he shouldn't have measured himself with crime. Well, I believe he should know better. Abba Kyari should know better, because as I'm here, I'm just very, very confused about his matter. But notwithstanding, that is for Abba Kyari, and Abba Kyari would not listen. Could listen. Well, that's his own cup of tea. Yes, this is where I'm going to draw the curtain. I don't have much time really, but let's see how it goes about Abba Kyari's case. So many problems are there. Tinubu, Aregbesola, so many people, Buhari and his kinsmen. Oh God. And they said there's going to be election. That's why Atiku was just, lamenting, saying, "How can there be a rotational presidency?" Now, that is not what he meant, and that's not what is disturbing him. The problem on ground is what is disturbing that Atiku, and so many of them, because you can't tell me you have monopoly of power, even with your money. I believe you mean if you don't have peace of mind, what is the need of that money? That is one thing I hate in our system. When a person commits a serious crime, that he or she must pay for. Then we start hearing sickness, next medical treatment abroad. And when the person was committing a crime, where was the ailment? What to do? That is it. Yes, because I was saying, but only on diabetic patients, we never knew that he's diabetic. But when they carry and put for one place, make even enjoy small. He's saying they're diabetic. To God be the glory. Diabetic patient, no, they carry gun. No. You laugh. Okay, yes, this is where I'm going to draw the curtain. Let's try and let's comment. Let's see how it goes.